Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below. While we wait for more official news for WWE 2K26, there's a lot of rumors going around today, and from the ones I saw, there was mostly like people just looking for clout and just saying obvious things. And then there was some stuff about which consoles they're going to launch on, but it's all just hearsay. So until we get official confirmation, I kind of wanted to do something a little different today. I want to talk about 11 wrestlers that I hope we get from AAA, mainly because of the potential that creation parts that we could get for the game. You know me, I love making wrestlers, and with these 11 superstars, or should I say AAA wrestlers, added to 2K26, the creation parts, if they added them, would be phenomenal. So here are the 11 wrestlers from AAA Wrestling that I hope we get in the game. Alright, so here we are over on the SmackDown Hotel, and they have a list of every single AAA wrestler that's on the current roster. So we're going to use their website for looking at them. So let's get this started. So number 1, and this is in no particular order, I just wrote down the one that I think look cool, so let's get this going. Alright, number 1 is Taurus, a freaking like Minotaur gimmick. I've seen him, well, I think he was in AEW a few times, and he's been all over the place. Legendary guy, freaking awesome, super cool mask, everything. I really want all this gear in WWE 2K26. Imagine how good this will look with with the in-game's engine and everything. I want this stuff. Obviously, I hope all the luchadors with masks get added to the game, but this one's in the list. Next, over to the ladies, Reina Dorado. I think her mask is awesome, and her gear, everything. This would be really cool. The one thing I miss from the luchador masks in the 2K games is the ones that allow your hair to come through. There was ones in the old games where your mohawk or whatever hairstyle you picked would actually come through the top, mainly because it was glitched and it couldn't like tell the difference. It'd be really cool if they had a toggle to allow the hair to come through the mask completely or not. Like if it's like a closed-off helmet, closed-off mask, I think that'd be really freaking cool. I doubt they'll do that, but the more masks with open head spots where hair can come out, that'd be super cool, because my main 2 characters would have luchador masks if it didn't block all the hair. Like Stryzer's mohawk is like totally squished down with almost all the masks, and it really sucks because it's like, even though he has his iconic face paint that I've made for the last 20 years, I would much prefer it to be a mask kind of like, I'm going to say Hurricane's mask. That's how I would want it to be. I think that'd be really freaking cool if it was 3-dimensional on his face, but also with a huge mohawk. Alright, next up is Hysteria Bengala Legendario. I mean, look at this. Much like Tiger Mask, this is awesome. I would love this in the game. You can make this hopefully you can colorize the whole thing and it's not just a set color. That's one thing that annoyed me about 2K25's island creation parts, is they're all pretty much locked. You can't change them, you can't colorize them, you can't even add logos to them, nothing. So hopefully if they do add all these parts, you can actually customize them. But this looks freaking awesome. I want all of this. Yes, please, 2K. Next up is El Fiscal, and yell at me if I said that wrong. I mean, look at this. This is freaking cool. Kind of looks like a snake / it kind of looks like a Power Ranger a little bit. But this is super cool. I like the designs and everything. I like the lucha look and it's just, I want more gear like this. Most of the gear is like, oh, here's plain t-shirts that you can add your stuff to. I want more stuff like this. I mean, these are cool. The gauntlets and everything. This is awesome. I hope his gear makes it. Back over to the ladies. Sussy Love. I think this gear concept is really cool. Hopefully it can scale the different body types, because she's kind of tiny, but this is really cool. I like this idea. I like the choker look. It just looks awesome. I want that for some of my main characters. So hopefully this whole thing makes it into the game. Once again, yell at me if I say it wrong. La Hydra, is that right, or is it Hydra? La Hydra. Her mask is freaking awesome. I like the gear and everything. I really hope that gets added. I really hope they add all the championships too. Like, that'd be super freaking awesome if they added all the arenas, the championships, so that way we can use them in universe mode. Like, imagine having divisions of AAA where you can make it in universe mode. That'd be cool if they added it to my GM also. Like AAA Wrestling, like another promotion to play through. Oh, that'd be so cool. It depends on how many wrestlers they add from AAA, though. So this is awesome. I really hope they add her mask. I mean, once again, the hair coming out, that's so cool. I might use that for my Strizer and maybe some other characters I made. So I really hope that makes the cut. Next up is Panic Clown. Now, I love this hat and shirt gimmick. It has like little dinosaurs on it and the cool mask. The more crazy the mask and fantasy style the better I like it. I'm not a big fan of clowns. I hate clowns, but in a wrestling sense, these are freaking awesome. So hopefully this all makes it. Once again, I hope the championship makes it. Please, 2K. Please. Next up, back over to the ladies. Lady Maravilla. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I love this mask concept where the hair sticks out and the spikes go way up to the top of the head. I just think that looks so cool. I really hope this gear makes it. The rest of her gear kind of looks kind of plain and generic, but the mask itself is the thing I want the most. I think her mask is really cool. So let's hope her mask makes it in, especially if you can colorize all these different sections. Next up is Lady Flamer, probably one of the coolest gear sets I've seen with the mesh and everything. I just think it looks awesome. I might actually use this if they add it to the game for one of my main characters. Most of these parts will. Like every part I've been talking about so far, I'd probably use for a character. I just think they look really, really cool, especially if we can colorize them all and get different hairstyles to come through it, because sometimes it really ruins the hairstyle when you try to use some of these masks. Hopefully it's not only allows this type of hairstyle or it comes with the hairstyle. That would kind of suck. How funny would that be? Instead of adding the masks, they just added them to the hairstyle section. So when you pick a hairstyle, the mask is included. Like it's all together in one. Well, I mean, if you can change the color and make it your own, then yeah, why not? But that's better than nothing. But it'd be cool if you can interchange it with stuff. So this is really cool. Hopefully it makes it, and the championship looks awesome too. I hope the championship makes it too. Next up on the list, and this is probably the ones I want the most because his mask is so freaking cool. It looks like it's his actual face. It makes his face look huge and scary looking. And that's Dave the Clown. I really want all this gear in the game. The more clown stuff, the better. I might have a whole clown faction, like enemy faction that takes over the Strizerverse. I just think that'd be freaking awesome, especially all these. Have him be the leader or something. I just think this is really cool. I love this mask. I would love to have it. If it had a mohawk, or if you could use a mohawk with it too, that'd be cool. Like imagine this with a mohawk. That would be freaking awesome. Kind of like Psycho Clown, but man, there's a lot of clowns in this company. I think it's cool. Alright, and last but not least, Abismo Jr. Eterno. This mask is freaking awesome, and I believe this was in an older game. It looks very familiar. I can't quite place it. I've played so many wrestling games. It might have been in the AAA game that they made, Lucha Libre AAA, way back on the PS3. But I'm pretty sure this was in a SmackDown, one of the SmackDown vs. Raw games, or one of the SmackDown games, one of the early 2K games. It might have even been in the GameCube Day of Reckoning game, but I could have sworn I've seen this mask, and this mask is super freaking awesome. I love this mask. This is probably my favorite mask of all the ones we've seen so far. I really hope they add this in. That would be super cool. It's funny that I see Psychosis down here. His mask was in the game, and I think they removed it probably because, hey, they didn't own the rights to it or whatever, but I really hope this whole gear set gets added. I just think it looks awesome. So there you have it from the AAA roster. Those are the 11 wrestlers I hope make it in, mainly due to creation parts, because I love creating, but also because they just look awesome. Like, these wrestlers are super cool. There's tons of history of AAA. Obviously, I hope all the champions make it, all the mainstays make it. But as far as gear is concerned, since I spend 99% of my time in the Creator Wrestler, I hope those make it. Another notable mention would be Psycho Clown. I think overall wrestler, I hope he's the one who makes it the most, because he's freaking awesome. But there's just, obviously, Mr. Iguana is going to make it. I think all the champions will make it. Who knows? Maybe all of them will make it. Because they got rid of, 40 plus wrestlers from, 2K25. What if the new 40 wrestlers, or at least 40 wrestlers, are all new AAA wrestlers? That'd be awesome. That weren't in the game before. That'd be super cool. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know what wrestlers you hope make the cut for AAA wrestling in the WWE 2K26, because it's all but been confirmed that some of the wrestlers, not all of them, but some of them are going to be in the game in some capacity, whether it be DLC or the main roster. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay frosty.
Physical match from these combatants, and the wear and tear is starting to show. And now's the time when the smartest competitor needs to take advantage of the situation. Needs to figure out the quickest way to end this. We're at a final stage. If this lands, it's over. Good Lord, that's it. Call the match.
That could end things right now. Up and over. Sliced bread.
Leaves him staring at the lights. Within inches of victory, only to have it snatched away.
This match just keeps getting more and more exciting.
Everything possible was done to win there, but it just fell short. What a sidewalk slam. Goes for the pin.
The end could be near.
Stops the pin.
He almost had him.
Someone hold the roof down, because I think it's coming off the hinges.
What an atmosphere. An insane amount of adrenaline must be coursing through these competitors' veins.
And there's another. He goes for the pin.
Could this be it?
He wins! He wins!
Here is your winner,
As exciting a triple threat match as we've had here in WWE in recent memory.
This is the kind of action you get when you put three hungry competitors in a match against one another, forcing them to battle for supremacy.